Lady Gaga's Mayhem has debuted at #1 on the ARIA Albums Chart, marking her 5th chart-topping album here in Australia. The highly anticipated release stormed to the top spot, reinforcing the singer's overall popularity here in Australia. Gaga's latest album joins an impressive list of past #1s on the ARIA chart, including the Fame Monster, which spent 3 weeks at #1 back in 2010, Born This Way in 2011, A Star Is Born soundtrack in 2019 to 2020, and Chromatica in 2021. Mayhem also leads the ARIA Vinyl Albums Chart this week, underscoring strong demand from collectors and fans alike. It comes after Gaga hinted at impending Australian tour dates, which would mark her first in this country since 2014. She appeared on Melbourne's 101.9, the Fox's Fifi, Fev and Nick breakfast show on March 6th, to discuss the release of her nascent Mayhem record, while also providing a hint as to whether she might be announcing her first Australian tour dates in over a decade. I can't formally announce anything, but I can tell you that I'm going to be announcing some things, she responded with a laugh, before reflecting on her time here in our country. I miss my fans there so much, I really do. I have such fond memories of being in Australia. It's a beautiful place and I really do want to come back soon. The Mayhem era has already proven to be a commercial success, with the album's lead single, Die With A Smile, the collaboration with Bruno Mars, soaring to #2 on the ARIA Singles Chart this week. After rebounding from #7, the track's resurgence follows the album's release, driving renewed interest in Gaga's discography. Elsewhere on the charts, Blackpink's Jennie makes a strong debut at #2 with her first solo album Ruby, marking the second consecutive week that a Blackpink member has landed in the top 5. Meanwhile, Rosé's APT, the collaboration with Bruno Mars, holds the #1 spot on the ARIA Singles Chart for its 14th non-consecutive week, tying with ABBA's 1976 hit Fernando as the 4th longest running #1 in ARIA history. Other notable debuts include American singer-songwriter Daniel Sevey, who enters the chart at #7 with his first full-length album, Second Wind. Additionally, Australian rock legends The Cruel Sea return with Straight Into the Sun, which lands at #18 and marks their first studio album in over 2 decades.
If you're a fan of Will Smith, then you need to mark your calendars. The Fresh Prince is back in the music game. Will Smith's new album, based on a true story, hits the world on March 28th, 2025. This is his first album in 20 years since Lost and Found in 2005. Announced on Instagram on March 14th, the album features 14 tracks, including singles you might have already vibed to: First Love, Beautiful Scars, Tantrum, Work of Art, and You Can Make It. And it's not just Will. DJ Jazzy Jeff, Teyana Taylor, Big Sean, and even his son Jaden are making appearances. Inspired by a personal and spiritual journey, Smith describes this album as an exploration of art, pain, joy, and transformation, a real mix of emotions. But wait, there's more. This album is just the first in a planned trilogy. The next 2 parts, The Gift of Madness and an untitled third, will drop later this year. Smith's musical comeback isn't limited to the studio. He's already performed sold-out shows in San Diego and will headline France's Positive Festival this July. So, get ready for a musical journey like no other. Will Smith is not just back, he's on fire. Make sure you tune in on March 28th. You won't want to miss this.
Why are there not more people talking about rock legends doing the weather? Gene Simmons just proved it should be a thing.
On Thursday, March 13th, Kiss frontman Gene Simmons took over Los Angeles meteorologist Adam Kruger's weather report on Fox 11. And it was hilarious and chaotic in the best way possible.
Dressed in denim, sunglasses, and a black cap, Simmons confidently claimed that he knew quite a lot about weather. He even complimented Kruger with, "You look much better in real life than you do on TV."
Simmons then took to the map, reading off weather patterns like he was listing tour dates. At one point, he even pushed Kruger aside to avoid blocking the graphics. As the weekend forecast rolled out, Kruger couldn't resist referencing Kiss's classic hit, Rock and Roll All Night. To which Simmons cleverly replied, they should party every day. But it didn't stop there. When Kruger tried to wrap up with a fist bump, Simmons replied, "Are you kicking me out?" And then he dropped some freestyle bars. "You go to 7-Eleven, go to heaven."
Let's take a listen.
You keep on shouting, you want some better weather, right?
Better weather.
We do have that coming up.
So take out your pencils, these archaic things, and a piece of paper. Don't block everything, Gene, so come over there. On the coast, of course, Friday, it's going to be 90% chance of rain. Saturday, it's going to be 60% sunshine and 64 degrees, of course,
yes,
on Sunday. But let's look at the Inland Empire. OC, 90% chance of rain, 53 degrees, 64. Yes, you were going to...
Well, so this weekend, I'm thinking, it's looking pretty good. If people want to rock and roll all night and...
They should probably party every day.
Party every day.
Yeah.
It's probably looking good for that,
I think you should probably join a showbiz thing, because you've got it.
Oh, well, that's high praise.
Lots of it.
Okay. Was that a line? Did I miss a line? I don't know.
You do this every day?
Almost every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But never with a rock star. So.
Well, that's something else. But have we paid enough attention to the weather? Are you kicking me out? Is that what you just did?
You don't have the thing in my ear where they're like saying rap, so I got to rap.
Rap?
Yeah.
You go to 7-Eleven, go to heaven.
New genre. Okay, coming on up. Gonna drop that rap album?
Well, these are semantics, but I'm not anti-semantic.
Hey-o. All right. We'll send it over to Breaker or Marla or whatever we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Kruger shared the hilarious antics on Instagram, captioned, "Do weather with Gene Simmons." Clearly, this isn't Gene's first rodeo. He's done this before, and we can't get enough.
So next time you tune in for the weather, don't be surprised if a rock legend steals the show.
I'm sure you've heard the news. Kiss is wrapping up their career with a bang. Let's take a thrilling ride through their legendary journey. It all started in New York City in 1973. Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Ace Frehley, and Peter Criss formed Kiss, a band that would set the world on fire, literally. With their signature makeup and jaw-dropping performances, Kiss became known for fire-breathing, blood-spitting, and pyrotechnics. They weren't just playing music. They were putting on a show you wouldn't forget. Albums like Destroyer, Love Gun, and Dynasty became rock anthems, with mega hits such as Rock and Roll All Night, Detroit Rock City, and There. Fast forward to 2019, Kiss launched their end-of-the-road farewell tour, marking the end of an era. But their legacy, that's here to stay. So whether you're a die-hard fan or a newbie, remember, Kiss will always rock and roll all night long.
You need to watch this if you're a massive Dua Lipa fan. Want an exclusive peek at her new pop-up? Let's dive in. Dua Lipa's Radical Optimism tour is hitting Melbourne, and she's bringing a pop-up shop that'll have you levitating. From March 17th to 23rd, gear up for an immersive retail experience at Hawker CBD, 362 Little Collins Street. This isn't just any pop-up shop, it's a full-blown celebration of all things Dua Lipa. Imagine walking into a space that feels like a mini concert with her music playing in the background and the energy of her fans all around you. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. This pop-up isn't just a shop, it's an event. Exclusive merch? Check. Photo ops? Absolutely. And how about a lyrics booth where you can snap pics surrounded by your fave Dua Lipa lyrics? Yes, please. Imagine capturing the perfect Instagram moment with lyrics from hits like Don't Start Now or Levitating as your backdrop. It's a dream come true for any fan. In case you missed it, all 8 dates in Melbourne and Sydney are sold out. But don't worry, you can still catch a piece of the action at the pop-up. Plus, get pumped because rising Aussie star Kita Alexander is the official support act. Celebrating her smash hit album Radical Optimism, Dua Lipa's collabs with legends like Tame Impala's Kevin Parker and hyperpop producer Danielle Harle are taking the stage by storm. This pop-up shop is more than just a retail space. It's a hub for fans to come together, share their love for Dua Lipa, and maybe even make some new friends. Mark it down, Melbourne. Dua Lipa's pop-up store, March 17th to 23rd, Hawker CBD. Be there or be square. And remember, you heard it here first. Catch you there. And don't forget to share your experience on social media using the hashtag Dua Lipa Pop-Up Melbourne. We can't wait to see your photos and hear your stories.
Ceberano is hitting the road for an unforgettable 2025 tour this June, July and August. The iconic Aussie singer will embark on her Australian Made Tour, celebrating her illustrious career while paying tribute to Aussie legends. This tour is not just a series of concerts, it's a celebration of Australian music, history and culture. This tour marks a nostalgic full-circle moment for Ceberano. It's a journey back to her roots, and it's a homage to the very essence of what makes Australian music so unique and beloved. At 20 years old, she performed with I'm Talking on the original Australian Made Tour of 1986-87 alongside INXS, Jimmy Barnes and the Divinyls. This was a defining moment in her career, setting the stage for her future success. Kate will dive into her expansive catalogue and cover hits from Aussie icons like Sia, Icehouse, Silverchair, John Farnham and Paul Kelly. These covers will be a heartfelt tribute to the artists who have inspired her and shaped the Australian music landscape. She says that this is a love letter to artists, bands, audiences and storytellers who have shaped my journey. It's a deeply personal project for Kate, reflecting her gratitude and admiration for the music industry. With 22 dates across New South Wales, ACT, Victoria, Queensland, WA and NT, there's a show for everyone. Whether you're in a bustling city or in a country town, Kate's tour will bring the magic of live music to your doorstep. Highlighted shows include Bateman's Bay, Canberra, Perth and Darwin. Each location has been carefully chosen to reflect the diversity and beauty of Australia. For full dates and venues, check Kate Ceberano's website. Her website will provide all the details you need to plan your perfect concert experience. Tickets are available now. Back in 2023, Kate's album My Life as a Symphony debuted at number 6 on the ARIA Albums Chart and number 2 on the Australian Albums Chart, marking her 17th ARIA Top 50 album. This achievement underscores her lasting impact on the music industry.
I am Australian made. I have all of Australia to thank. Thank you Australians, for having given me a life in music.
And her ability to connect with audiences across generations. It's a testimony to her enduring appeal and talent. Kate's music continues to resonate with fans old and new, proving that great music truly stands the test of time. So don't miss out on this incredible music journey across Australia. Grab your tickets and join Kate on her 2025 Australian Made Tour. It's going to be an unforgettable experience filled with music, memories and magic. Now thanks to ARIA, it's time to check out the Australian Top 20 this week. Now it's time to find out who's topping the US and UK charts this week.